Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 2 here on Cyan Beach. I almost said Taup Hollow again, but we are on Cyan Beach, starting off with 14,404 sneaky snacking. We have some interesting news to talk about today. Usually I read it as we get it, but as big a news as this was, it got spoiled for me. So I know what's coming up, but I also was able to plan a little bit of what we need to discuss as a result of the news that was announced. So if you haven't heard the news yet, stick around. We got some interesting stuff for you later. But that sneaky snacking should put us over to Grade 1, which is definitely the fastest we've gotten there on Cyan Beach. But that's what happens when you almost max out Taup Hollow before you come back to Cyan. Well, let's grab our sleep points. We're only going to get 200 today because the extra from the event is gone, but that does put us at 6,542. Let's see if there's anything we want to buy right now. Premium shop is going to be all cleared out. So let's check the regular exchange. I could buy some stuff, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to buy the easy travel ticket. Always good to have a few extra of those if you need them for events. Yeah, I think for right now we're just gonna hold off. There's not really anything in here that's very pressing to buy. I mean, the Poke Biscuits would be nice to have, but I could just buy them as we go, or as they're needed, I should say. So I don't think we're gonna buy anything there yet, but I could have done this from that screen if I would have been smart and thought about it. We're just gonna go ahead and play our daily lottery, which I could have done from there. Get it together. 20 diamonds though, I'll take that. I will take 20 diamonds because we always need them. But let's go ahead and jump into the sleep report and hopefully we got something interesting. Session 164, 8 hours 52 minutes. 19% dozing. Well, I think we know what kind of sleep type we're getting. 41% snoozing and 40% slumbering. Yeah, dozing for sure. Which really, I'm hoping to get a decent pincer this week because we do need apples coming in pretty consistently. But 3.2 million is not going to be enough. And I don't think pincer starts spawning until grade 2, maybe 3. I don't know. It's great something. So we're definitely not going to get one today, but we have the rest of the week to potentially see one. We only have 4 spawns today. Hopefully something new. All right, so nothing new. We did get a Chikorita, a Caterpie, a Mankey, and a Krogunk. You know, it's been a while since I've looked at my Bayleaf. I don't know if we even need a better Chikorita. Or if I might have just been using that one just in the meantime and still no one's hungry. I'm quite happy with our Butterfree. Mankey will be something that we hunt later once we actually are to a point where there's an island that needs the cherry berries. So I think right now we're just going to catch this Chikorita and then we can compare it to the Bayleaf that we have. Oh, even better. We can compare it to the Bayleaf that we have and see which one is going to be better in the long run, being a berry specialist. I don't even know if the Bayleaf we had Berry Finder on it. That's all we're gonna do, catch that Chikorita and move on. Honestly, Chikorita, you know, I feel like Chikorita probably gets sent out a lot. We'll send out some Mankey candy and kind of help people stock up on that a little bit. But nothing really too crazy today. 132 research XP. Looking Nash. 303 dream shards. Let's go ahead and switch on over and check out how good this Chikorita is. So Chikorita is right there. Cocoa double honey, which not really that big a deal. Not worried about it with a berry specialist. Let's see. We're going to start off with helping speed, which is good, but ingredient finder S right behind that, not too great. Inventory up L, not the best. Inventory up S, also not good to double it up, but helping speed M is kind of nice with a quirky nature. So this one's going to be kind of okay. Yeah, the helping speed early on is kind of nice, but overall only a 56. I think that one might actually not be as good. Let's go ahead and pull up our bay leaf that we already have. I did put a lot of effort into this one before I knew how good it was actually going to be. But it is triple cocoa, which, again, not the biggest thing. And subskill is actually quite similar, almost exactly the same as the other one that we just caught. So, yeah, this one's definitely the better choice, given that we've already put some resources into it. It's better than what we just caught, but we do know that we need to find a better one for the long term. So whenever we get Durin berries as a favorite, it'll be good to have a better one. But all in all, not too bad. Kind of a typical Tuesday research. Another 690 sneaky snacking while we were gone. And let's go ahead and check the news. We know... Ooh. Oh, I was not prepared for this. I thought the news was going to be talked about here. Ah, okay. Well, then I will pull that up here in a bit. I'll take a little quick break. You guys won't notice it because I'll edit out the time that I look it up, but I will check into it. So we did get 40 reports. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that have doubled. So again, just over the 25%. It's about typical, so that's what we're looking for. There's one level up for a link cable. Running out of level ups now. Almost everybody is level 5 with me. And let's go ahead and collect from our friends and get into, oh, excuse me, get into some breakfast. Milk is helpful. You might, nope. Thought he might trigger his main skill because I did collect from him last night. Tons of honey, which we desperately need. Well, no, we don't even really need the honey all that much. It's the cocoa. Our Blastoise has actually been slacking on bringing in that cocoa. Kind of been hurting what I'm trying to do. But we are at grade 2 now. Ideally, I'd like to be grade 5 by the end of the day. Ingredient magnet is nice. I just need some cocoa in there, though. All right, looks like we actually got a decent amount of the cocoa beans, which is good because we need it for what we're trying to make. There it is. Sweet scent chocolate cake. Not as good as the steadfast ginger cookies, but that would take too many Pokemon on the team. It's just not really worth it. So let's go ahead and get this cake going. We'll throw in these mushrooms and potatoes just to really round it out. Could throw in some... I could throw in some more cocoa now that we're getting some, but honestly, with how infrequent they have been coming in, I'm hesitant to do so, but we're definitely gonna have plenty of honey to throw in there. We have plenty of honey and milk, but for whatever reason, Blastoise just isn't wanting to, well, yesterday wasn't wanting to bring in any cocoa. We got another 8,852 from this cake. Don't think that'll put us to grade 3. Well, it might. Where was the progress bar? It'll be close. Might put us at like 4/5. Yeah, right about. But not too bad. These berries I don't think will put us into grade 3. 63,889, probably not. But we did complete a mission for some dream shards, which we desperately need. And getting to Master 2, which is almost guaranteed with our team, is going to be very nice to get that Squirtle, because it'll give us another chance at the ingredient spread that we want. But that's that. So let me go ahead. I am going to make a quick edit so you guys won't see it, but I'm going to look up this news because we need to talk about it. It's big news. Okay, so we're back. I found this article from Dexerto. I did check. It has been officially announced on the Pokemon Sleep Twitter, but this article has a pretty good breakdown of what we can expect to go along with the release of Lapis Lakeside, which is the big news. There is going to be an event that ties into the release of the new island. So we're going to run through this article real quick and kind of help you guys get an idea of what you should be looking for in your Pokemon and how we can prepare for this new island that's going to be coming here in a couple weeks. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The new island Lapis Lakeside will be available from 3 p.m. local time, which is your local time, on January 24th on the Pokemon Sleep app. Among the Pokemon to appear in the new area are Generation 1 mythical Pokemon. I mean, Dragonite's not a mythical, but okay, sure. And its pre-evolutions. To get to the island, players will first need to research 240 different sleep styles, which if you need a way to track that, I can show you something here in a little bit. Give you a quick example of how that works. In addition, a new event will begin just after the launch of the island from January 29th to February 12th. So that's 2 full weeks. Yeah, that'll be the first 2-week event we've had. February 12th, and will allow players to encounter some Pokemon only available on Lapis Lakeside. So here we go. Which Pokemon can you find on the Lakeside? For Drowsy Sleep, we've got Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. For Snoozing, we have Ralts, Kirlia, and Gardevoir. And for Slumbering, we have Stuffle, Beware, and Gallade, which I am very excited that we're going to get Stuffle. It's one of my low-key favorites that just, it doesn't pop up often, but every time I see it, I'm really happy about it. So I'm glad we're getting Stuffle pretty early on in this game. And then which berries can you find at Lapis Lakeside, which is worded kind of weird. I think this is supposed to be what berries, like what's Snorlax's favorite, because there's 3 listed, but it's Cherry, Mago, and Durin. So if it is Snorlax's favorite berries, I should have got that Mankey, but also catching the Chikorita made sense. So I think that's what this is saying, is that these are Snorlax's favorite berries for that island. So go ahead and get those ready if you have them. If not, time to start looking for them. The research event, the new event running from the end of January up until the middle of February, will give players the opportunity to discover Dragon-type Dratini, Psychic Fairy Ralts, and normal fighting Stuffle. Players also have a chance to earn Dratini, Stuffle, and Ralts incenses by completing missions, so typical stuff. These items can only be used for a week after the event concludes and only on Greengrass Isle. That's weird. That seems odd and not in line with how they've done incense, especially event incense, in the past. So maybe that's a misunderstanding. The event takes place, like we said, Monday, January 29th until Monday, February 12th. So 2 full weeks. And that's everything you need to know about the Lapis Lakeside event. The big thing, you need 240 sleep styles found to unlock it. And if I am correct in the assumption that these are Snorlax's favorite berries, the Cherry, Mago, and Durin, now we know what kind of teams we need to prepare. And speaking of getting ready, if you need to know how many sleep styles you've unlocked, like here, it just says next goal for me, and it doesn't tell me exactly how many because I'm past 190. What you can do, and it's going to take some time, is click on map/sleep styles and then go down to sleep decks and sleep decks record. And you can see up here in the top right, I've already put 3 in here. So what I just need to do now is go in, and then I can see that I have 3 of 4 of Bulbasaurs. So then I have 1, 2, and 3. So I just need to click 1, 2, 3. And now I have 6 out of 463. It will take some time to go through and do this for the first time, but once you have it set up, you will be able to easily tell exactly how many sleep styles you have without trying to find it. It may be in the app somewhere. I mean, you could take these numbers, the dozing and snoozing, so that's 150 for me, and another 83 slumbering. So that's what, 233? I'm 7 shy of 240. So you can do it that way as well, but if you just want a quick way to look it up and keep a record of what you have, this is another way to do it through the Raynon website. And then the other big thing, if you want to start getting ready and seeing what you can do team-wise, go to Greengrass, set the Durin, Cherry, and Mago, and then just go in and plug your Pokemon into the team analysis and see how things look. Probably not going to look that great for me because, you know, it was just not going to be great because I'm not ready for it. Throw Mankey on there real quick. Yeah, not going to be that great. Actually, I think this Mankey's kind of okay. And then also make sure to go in and set your island bonus to 0% on Greengrass if you're going to do this. Because mine's going to be kind of skewed since I have 50% on there. But those are a couple of things that you can do to get ready and kind of start getting some brainstorming together on what is going to work best for you and the Pokemon that you have. And that's the news. Big event. Going to be kind of interesting that it's 2 weeks long, but I am very excited to have a new island to work on some new things. Kind of wish there were more than just the 3 Pokemon added so that we had some more stuff to work towards and some more unique things to see there, but it's the first new island, so they're going to start out small. New islands in the future may add quite a bit more Pokemon, but it is going to be great to have something new finally, and I'm looking forward to it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. How are you going to prepare, and what are you going to be looking for to get ready for Lapis Lakeside? But that's what I've got for today. I appreciate you coming by and watching the video. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you really like what I do here, share it with your friends. It really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it greatly. And until next time, later, dudes.